In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a super, and that's this lower third title that's going to come on screen when a source is talking or when anyone is talking in one of your videos. So to make this, I'm just going to start by deleting it, and I'm going to start from fresh. Also, I'm going to want to work in my graphics workspace. Perfect. So now with my type tool selected, I'm going to click in the program monitor roughly where I want my text to appear. So I click, and then over here in my Essential Graphics panel, I automatically get a text layer. So I'm going to put my name in. And then, still with the type tool selected, I'm going to click again and input my title. Awesome. Okay, so obviously I have some style things to do here. So I'm just going to highlight the name, and I'm going to go down and I'm going to change the font to Arial. And then I'm going to change the size to 75. And the fill is white, so that's what I want. And then I'll double click on my other layer to highlight it. Again, I want Arial. And this time I'm going to want it probably around 55 to 60 normally, but what you can see here is at 55, it doesn't really fit nicely under my name because it's kind of a longer title. So personally, I prefer try to make that fit. So I'm going to do 50 on the lower font. And then I'll just reposition those with my selection tool so they more or less go where I think they should go. Okay, so at this point I want to add a shape layer that's going to contain the green and brown Durham College colors. To do that, I'm just going to go over here and select the new layer icon, and then I'm going to add a rectangle, and then I'm going to position the rectangle over my title. Then to get the title words to and my name to pop back up, I just move this shape layer down. Now at this point you'll probably want to fine-tune the positioning of the shape layer. Great, so now I want to change the color. So to change the color on this, I'm just going to click on the fill box, and of course I have my shape layer selected still. This gives me a color picker, and I want to change it from solid to linear gradient. And now I have these color stop handles down below, and by clicking on these I can input the color of choice. I'm also going to move these. This one on the left is going to go to 40, and this one on the right will go to 60. And then when I click on this one, I want to input the web hex code for the Durham College green, and that's 0B8261. Again, that's 0B8261, and that gives us our green. We click the other color stop, and we're going to put in the brown color on the logo. That's Cadbury brown, and the hex code is 522C1B. 522C1B. And now we have the color scheme correct, so we click OK, and unfortunately what we see is the gradient is going the wrong direction. So we do have these handles available that we can adjust, and we basically use this middle gradient handle to position the gradient where we want it. And these middle ones can make the gradient give it a harder or softer edge depending on what you want. So once I have the gradient positioned, you just make sure it looks straight. I'm going to select my pen tool here, and then I'm going to go to the end of this box right in the middle, and I'm just going to click and hold on my trackpad, and that is going to give me a tool that I can manipulate and move around and give the rounded edge to the box. So you just kind of move that around until you get that edge looking right, and that is basically how we construct our supers.